Welcome, welcome. If you're watching a replay, you might want to fast forward just a little bit because I'm going to let people come into the room here. I was just thinking of this song from when I was teaching Waldorf about spring. It goes like this. Lady Spring is dressed in green. She wears a primrose crown. The little baby buds and twigs are clinging to her gown. The sun shines when she laughs at all, and when she cries, the raindrops fall. Lady Spring is dressed in green. I love that song. I love that song. I sing it to the kids when we're walking around, and I feel like this has been one of the most beautiful springs I've had in Portland. It's amazing, and I hope it's amazing for you too. Okay, so I'm here to talk about something that we used to talk about a lot, and I haven't been talking about it for a while, but I want to go back to it because we're in a really interesting time. It's 2021. We're in an incredibly challenging time, a confusing time, an opening time, a joyous time, a scary time, a tremendously murderous time, but also a life-giving time. It's everything is happening right now. And I've been sort of more sensitive in the last couple of years, especially to new moons and full moons. And I think for a lot of you empaths, feelers, people who are sort of unplugged from the system and working with nature, ancestry, spirit, have probably been noticing that too. If you haven't before, it might be amplified. And especially on the full moons, especially the magic and the power that's coming through the full moon. Oh, hi, how's it going? Thanks for the hearts, thanks for the thumbs up. Especially the magic and power that's coming through the full moons has just been like flooring me. I'm feeling like these layers come off, and I'm seeing myself more clearly, and I'm seeing things in myself that are things that I think I just got hardened over time. Hey, Lily, I love you, sister. Hello. I think that there are things within me in my experiences that sort of hardened parts of me, parts of my feminine self, or parts of my vision for myself. And as I've been doing work with the harnessing some of the magic of the full moon and letting go and releasing, some of those parts are coming back to me. I'm getting remembering things about myself that I am so glad. I don't think I would be whole in this life without remembering those things, and they're informing me on how I want to manifest my life and how I interact with people, and all the good stuff. So my message to you today is really for you feelers and you healers and you sensitives and empaths. One of the things that's happening right now in our revelatory time is that people are becoming themselves. People are freeing their mind. I mean, there's a lot of people who are also digging in, putting their head in the sand. There's a lot of ostriches out there putting their heads in the sand, right? But there's a lot of us who are starting to see the truth of life and the truth of what's possible, and wanting to let ourselves out in an unfiltered way, in a powerful way. But there's always these agents of the system, right? These vampires, these these controllers, these manipulators, these people who are toxic to us. Whether they are a toxic person or not doesn't really matter. What matters is that we're determining whether or not they're toxic to us. And those agents of the system want to keep us down, want to keep us small, want to muck up our ability to connect to our intuition and our instincts that lead us into a new world where we can create more equity and be free for ourselves and express ourselves and not have so many filters on ourselves, and keep us in patterns of returning to toxic people, returning to allowing manipulations to happen to us, to keep us conditioned into the system, to separate us from who we really are. That was a mouthful, right? Are you with me? Lily say my gratitude. Yes, yes. Your message is needed for me at this moment. Okay, so I know you know this, Lily, but for those of you who don't or need a reminder, the full moon is a really good time to be releasing our attachments, letting go of thoughts, but especially right now in this time when we have such an opportunity in this revolution. Okay, we're in a revolution against inhumanity. In this revolution where we can be more free and create a better new world for everybody, now is the time to release your attachments and cut the cords to systems, and especially people. We're focusing on people who are toxic, who are keeping you down, who are manipulating you to keep you from being who you are. Who you are is needed. The power, the wisdom that comes through you is needed. It's necessary. It's critical, not just for you and your family and the dreams that you want to manifest, those things that seem so far away, maybe you won't get them in this lifetime. Well, yes, you can. We're in that opportunity right now, but we got to release from anything that's holding us back. Oh, dogs are everywhere. There's dogs everywhere. Hey, I'm making a video. Hey, I'm making a video. There's a new dog they want to play with. Okay, so this is my invitation to you. I want to share with you some of the things I do on the full moon to release, and we have one coming up. Our solstice is coming up. It's a big day, the 20th, and then on the 24th, next Thursday, a week from tomorrow, is a next full moon, and I'm holding a space to share with you what I'm doing, because I want you to be free and I want you to be able to release yourself from toxic attachments and toxic people. I'm going to share with you some of the tools I use to release. I'm going to teach you foundational ways to yoke yourself to the releasing magic of the full moon. And I'm going to give you tools to use, to use daily. And more than that, I'm going to, and this is optional for anybody who wants, I'm going to keep supporting you for the week after. So I'm going to be sending you blessings and messages, and also some what people think of as channeled messages. Really, it's just wisdom that comes through me that might be important for your spirit and what you're trying to create. So I'll be sharing those messages with you too. It is a buy donation event. Please come, please bring your friends, tag your friends, bring your friends, do it together. People are tagging already. Okay, so thank you for doing that. I appreciate you sharing this work. It always shares by word of mouth. Somebody is saying they're just trying to get attention of those sleeping in this message. Yeah, the dogs are trying to wake up those people who are sleeping. That's what they're doing. Okay, this is the night before my birthday. Yes. So please, this full moon is very important. We're in 2021, revelatory times. It's the first full moon of the solstice. And I know I've been feeling like this pull with the new moon and the full moon, but especially the full moon, of just letting go of those things that are mucking up my own intuition, letting go of those of specifically certain toxic people in my past that I don't have any connection to. But right now, because it's revelatory times and everything's coming up, like, there's been a couple people from my past who come up in my mind or in my emotions that's like, why? I'm thinking, why is this coming up? And I'm like, oh, here's an opportunity to let that go, because it's actually mucking up my ability to navigate and really feel deeply with new connections I have in my life. So this is going to be good for you if you're wanting to release attachments to some toxic people in your life or a toxic person, but also it could be releasing an old version of yourself that was quite toxic, right? So I'm here to support you that whole week. If you can't make it to the live event, there will be a replay and it will be up for that whole week. Also, I will be in the healing waters of the Caribbean for that week after, so I'll be supporting you from there. Okay, she says, somebody says, I will manifest the 44. I don't have it right now, but I'll have it. Listen to me, Toinette. This is a buy donation event. The button on there says 44, but you can come for $5. Okay, please. Please don't let money be the reason you don't show up. And lastly, I want to say, this is also a fundraiser. I'm tithing 10% of whatever it is that comes through this event to a dearly departed priestess in my community, Dossey Adjoa. Adjoa. I'm still learning how to say the names correctly in that language. I would like to be a part of making sure that her sacred funeral process is a beautiful one and according to the rites of passage. So that is also part of that. Okay, so thank you for listening. I want to support you in this. Everyone is welcome. Don't let money stop you. Please just get yourself in there, sign up. All of the information is there, and I will even put it here in the comments right now before I go. And yeah, enjoy this time. I'm so happy to be here to support you in this, and happy spring, happy end of spring. Okay, bye bye.